Hello, and welcome to a short presentation about the NextLabs Microsoft Skype for Business Enforcer product. The NextLabs Skype for Business Enforcer is a server-based entitlement manager. It is deployed to the Skype for Business server and is used to classify and control access to Skype meetings and chats. The Microsoft Skype for Business server supports both meetings and chat rooms that function differently and meet different needs. While the NextLabs Skype for Business Enforcer is used to control access to both, the meetings and chat rooms function differently. As a result, the supported actions for each are a bit different as well. This slide shows examples of the different actions for both. For this demonstration, we have a set of business requirements that we want to meet using NextLabs abac, or attribute-based access control, policies. These requirements are based on different subject and resource attributes. For example, while managers are authorized to participate in all visit-related meetings and chats, other employees are only authorized to participate in the ones they are assigned to. The demonstration will show how NextLabs can restrict access to different meetings and persistent chat rooms. Here we see the attributes that will be used for the demonstration. It includes tables showing the names of the different visit teams and another table showing the attributes each user has, including what visit teams they are assigned to. The meetings and chat rooms will be labeled using the name of the visit. These are the policies that will be used in the demonstration. They both have a top-level deny policy, which is a NextLabs best practice that restricts all access to a controlled resource. The sub-policies then provide exceptions to the policy which allow authorized access. Now we're going to take a look at how the NextLabs Skype for Business Enforcer can manage access to meetings and chat rooms in Skype for Business. And so to begin with, we're going to take a look, and we're logged in here as Anne, and she's got Skype open, and she's going to do a meet now. And so she just launches this, and you can see that the dialog box opened up to generate the meeting. But she also has this NextLabs assistant that popped up down here in the corner. This is because for the Skype for Business Enforcer, we use the Skype for Business API. And so this generates this message from the NextLabs assistant. And if you click on this link, you're brought to a page where you can classify the meeting. And so we've developed this classification schema based on the visits. And so you can classify the meeting based on one of the visit names. And so we're just going to pick and classify this meeting as NextGen and save. And so you see we've created now a meeting with the NextGen classification. And so we close this and close this. We can now go ahead and start the meeting. So we're the only ones in it, but we can add a participant. And so let's go ahead and invite Bob. And Bob's authorized to be in meetings for NextGen. So if we invite Bob, and then we go down here to Bob, we see that he's getting the call from Anne. We answer it, and now Bob and Anne are in this meeting for NextGen. Bob thinks Chris should be in this, though. So he's going to go and try to invite more people, and he tries to add Chris. And that comes up, and he tries to add. He immediately gets this notification from the NextLabs enforcer, though, that he cannot invite Chris to join this meeting because Chris is not a member of the NextGen visit team. And so here we can see how the NextLabs Skype for Business Enforcer can manage access to meetings based on the attributes of the meeting. So next we're going to take a look. We're going to close all this out. And we'll go back up here to Anne, and she'll leave the meeting. We're going to take a look at persistent chat rooms. Now, persistent chat rooms are just that. They are chat rooms where users can post comments, have discussions, look for feedback that's maintained historically based on the subject of the persistent chat room. And so we've done the same thing here. So we're going to go to Anne. We're going to look at these persistent chat rooms, and we're going to look up the Intrepid chat room that we've got. So we've got a persistent chat room for Intrepid visit discussions. And so she goes in here and she can see historically what's been discussed in this chat room, and so can others. So Chris, obviously, he's part of the Intrepid visit team. So if he goes out here, he can join that persistent chat room, and the things that he types in here get added to the persistent chat room, and other participants in the chat room can see those comments. However, Bob's not part of Intrepid. So if he goes out here and he tries to join the Intrepid chat room, he gets this notification from the enforcer saying that he is not authorized access to this chat room. And so he cannot join the chat room, see the discussions, and look at the content for that chat room because he's not a member of the visit team. So here we've seen how the NextLab Skype for Business Enforcer can manage and control access to meetings and chat rooms in Skype for Business. This concludes the presentation of the NextLab Skype for Business Enforcer and how it can use abac to restrict access to meetings and chat rooms. Please go to www.nextlabs.com for more information about this and other wonderful products from NextLabs.